Okay, the next part of the test, we want to make sure we got a good one on. And that is replacing the whole sentence with a letter. Okay? The whole purpose of this symbology is to be able to start using it. Right? We're going to use it in math. You can see where we're going to use it. Perpendicular, parallels, angles, all these words we're going to replace with symbols. Okay? But what if I have something like this? If I don't go to school, then I will be absent. Okay? And the way I want you guys to think of this is you have an if and you have a then. Right? And so in between it you have all of this. And when you think of I don't go to school, what do you think of first when you think of don't go to school? Well, you think of no, I'm not going. Okay, so we have to have the not in there. So the not has to be in there. What else do you think of? Some might think of go, not go. Or some might think of school, not school, right? It's up to you. Do you want to use a G or do you want to use an S?
Can
right?
you use both?
Yeah, you can use both. The reason we're really using one is to make it less complicated, right? But if that's less complicated for you, SG, use SG. That's the whole purpose, is so that you remember what it said. If the way you remember what it said is by putting GS, right? Not GS, meaning I'm not going to school, right? Then that's perfect. And then, what does it mean for you when you're, I will be absent? I will be absent.
Okay.
So it's just A, okay? So if I don't go to school, I'll be absent. So if not GS, then A. Okay? And that's your conditional statement. Your condi. Okay? Alright? So now what we want to do is tell whether it's true or false. Is that true?
It's true.
Yes. It is true. Okay? So then, for extra credit, remember, you show me the other pieces, right? So if we do this converse, right? So if I do the converse, this is if, what is the converse?
Opposite.
Switching it. We're switching it, not the opposite. We're switching it. Converse is switching. So we're going to switch A with not GS. And that is the converse. Okay? Is that true? If I'm absent, then I didn't go to school.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay? Yeah. No. I guess you could be skipping, but you didn't go, so therefore you... Okay. So, I guess you could be at school and roaming the halls like half of our kids. Just like your moms know. Okay, so then we have what? We're going to come down, well, we already used the black, so whatever. We just have to use the brown this time. So, if, and this one is going to be our inverse. And remember, our inverse is what? Inverse is opposite. So we take this and we write the opposite. So instead of not GS, we're just going to have GS. And instead of A, we're going to have not A. So if I go to school, I'm not absent. Is that true? Yeah, that's true, right? Okay? Alright, and then another one. Another one. Purple. The contra. Contrapositive, right? Contrapositive. That means I'm taking this and I'm switching it and I'm making it opposite. Right? So I put the A first, but I make it opposite too. So I have the opposite A, or not A, right? And then I have the opposite of not GS, which is GS. Okay? So if I'm not absent, then I go to school. Is that true? Yeah, and they're all true. So that means that I can write it as a biconditional statement, like we said up here. Right? The biconditional statement would be the original condi. Okay? That would be your original condi, but written if not GS, then A. And instead of then, we're going to have biconditional then. A biconditional then meaning it goes both ways. Okay? And this is now your by statement. Okay? Right? So up here, not by. Here, by. Here, by. Okay? Bye-bye. Sorry. And we'll take a zoom in on that. All right, now the trouble is we took up a lot of space, right? We took up a lot of space doing that. So what I'm going to do real quickly is erase this so I don't take up as much space. Okay? So that helps clear that up a little bit. And we're going to go, hey, this is true, 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 true. So it's a by. So that means that I can write it as if not GS, then A. Making sure of all of that. Now we're there. So that big huge spot took up really that much. Right? Sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you got to rearrange. Okay?
So in college for every test they allow you to have one paper to cheat with?
Not every test. But yeah, in calculus we usually do. Differential equations.
What is Kotos then?
Good. Okay. So now we got to have one of those algebraic ones, right? You might want to put a couple things. Plus, we need our symbols, right? Yes, ma'am.
So on the test, do we have to like write conditional converters or verbs?
Yes. You tell me what they are.
On the side.
On the side. Okay. You're going to tell me what they are. So yeah, I guess I should have wrote that on. So this one was, this is the condi. This is the converse, conv. contra, and this is the inverse. Okay? So inverse. So we got con-e, converse, inverse, and contra. Some things we want to know are the symbols. And so I'm going to use this space for symbols. So we need intercept, this. Probably shouldn't use orange. Probably should use black. We almost done. So whatever problem is. Parallel, perpendicular. Then we have and, not, and what else we got? Or. Okay. Then what else we have? Congruent, angle, lines. What else we use a lot of?
What's the B one?
Or. What else we use a lot of? Huh? Which one?
That was
Anything else? So this is intersects, parallel,
So we can use any of these?
perpendicular. Yep. We have or, we have not, we have and, we have congruent, we have angle, we have lines, right? Of course we have plus, minus, all those things. But these are the ones that we're learning. That makes sense? Okay? Then let's put on here an algebraic proof. 2 times 3x plus 1 equals 3x minus 2, or something like that, right? Let's go ahead and do this algebraic proof real quick. Oh shoot, that's still recording?